Ethan's looking for a place to pit.
Merry Christmas, 10th Scale Squad. What you're about to see are two lost episodes of 10th Scale Garage. Mojave versus UDR never saw the light of day because halfway through filming, the UDR remembered it was a traxxas and the steering servo died doing what it loved, going maximum berries around the racetrack. The second episode is called Nightcrawlers, where we took a bunch of crawlers out to the park at dusk with more lights on them than the warning lights on my BMW. Rather than let these episodes collect digital dust on my hard drive, I decided to share them with you. Thanks for being awesome, and I hope Santa brings you all the toys you asked for. What's up, 10th Scale Squad? We are out here at the racetrack, and I brought a couple things. Traxxas UDR, arrma Mojave. I've never had both of those trucks in the same place at the same time. But today, we're at the racetrack, and I'd say it's a good place as any to do a little head-to-head. What do you think? It's a little chilly today, but luckily I got my 10th Scale Squad hoodie, 10thscalegarage.com, and things are gonna heat up here soon anyway. Let's do it. All right, so these things are similar in a lot of ways, but totally different in a lot of ways too. Both of them are trophy trucks or short course trucks. Both of them are 6th scale, and both of them are 4-wheel drive running on 6S LiPo. The traxxas, though, this thing is really, really detailed. Not only does it have a solid rear axle and independent front suspension, just like the real thing, but if we look back here, I mean, we've got this is an actual spare replacement drive shaft, and our little oil bottles back here, fire extinguishers, spare tires. I mean, the Mojave has the same thing, but these are just stickers, you know, yeah. The Mojave also has independent suspension front and rear. So, you know, this is built very, very similarly to like a big 10th scale short course truck. So if you're into super scale driving and looks, the UDR is definitely the one for you. But there is absolutely no question that the Mojave is super duper tough. I drive this thing like an absolute maniac, and aside from just a few small breakages, the thing is bulletproof. Now, the UDR comes, of course, with the TQI transmitter. A lot of people love to hate on these. Honestly, they're not bad. They serve their purposes pretty well. A lot better than the regular TQ transmitters. I mean, this has traxxas stability management, all the good stuff. Not a bad transmitter at all. The Mojave, on the other hand, does not come with a Spectrum DX5 Rugged. I upgraded this because the STX2 transmitter that came with this car was trash. I mean, absolute trash. All the inputs were delayed, and it was just really took a lot of the joy out of driving the vehicle. Now, that being said, this does not have stability control of any kind. I should have just paid for a receiver since I was changing it anyway with stability control built into it, but you know, hindsight's always 20/20. So the UDR is definitely at an advantage there. Working on the Mojave is a breeze. Everything, in typical arrma fashion, everything is pretty modular, and everything is super accessible. The UDR, on the other hand, I mean, if you just want to take the body off, it's like 12 screws you got to remove just to get the body off. And it runs dual shocks in the front, you know, so there's just a lot more complexity to it. So when you have a problem, you know, you're going to spend twice the amount of time wrenching on it. But, you know, at least it's a traxxas, and parts are, you know, available pretty much everywhere. All right, so Ethan is going to give the Mojave, which he's never driven before, I just realized. He's going to give it one lap around the track. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, the Mojave is a little unpredictable in the air. You know, you'll go off of a jump thinking everything is beautiful and wonderful and fine, and then it'll just decide that it wants to nosedive. And those tires are super grippy. They hook up. See, there it went. It went nose light. And there it just kind of went sideways through the air. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're just out bashing, it's not really a big deal. But if you're trying to be competitive around a racetrack, it's a little unpredictable.
It really is.
I usually hit the ramp at like maybe half throttle.
That's what I did on that second one. About half throttle, I liked it, but tried to do the same thing over there, but I just don't think it was straight. It's fun.
It's a freaking savage though. The power is unreal. Like when you give it the beans.
Yeah, that's going to be a walk of shame.
Oh yeah.
For once, I'm gonna actually drive in a video, and we'll give the UDR a lap around. And
For once, we're gonna film, so if it sucks, you can blame me.
look at the way this thing launches. Are you ready? It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
awesome. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! The tires aren't nearly as aggressive on this one, so you can kind of slide it around a little bit. But you really have to drive it more like an actual truck. Like it responds to input.
Yeah, the way that it handles on surface is very accurate. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was terrible. Oh, I lost steering.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Steering's gone.
It's working one way in like reverse.
Huh.
Boy, another traxxas servo bites the dust.
For real? Are
We
you
were
kidding
literally
me?
just using it.
I can't believe that. Maybe there's something stuck
Maybe,
in it.
yeah. Let's go take a looky-loo. I mean, I know our luck with traxxas servos suck, but come on.
I don't know. Let's try the old turn it off and turn it back on
It
trick.
didn't sound chunky.
No.
Usually they end up sounding like coffee beans in a grinder after.
Nah, dude.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
That is steering servo gone. My favorite thing about the UDR is just how much of a pain in the butt getting the batteries out are. I mean, look at this.
And you're really limited to the size of the batteries you can run in it too.
Oh yeah, 100%. And look, unless you want to pay for the unless you want to pay for traxxas batteries, you have to use these adapters, which means there's even more wire that you have to stuff in the hole.
Yeah.
You damn near have to use lube on it to get them all in there. And then there's this thing, and then, I mean, these are the absolute biggest batteries that you can fit. Like, you have to run soft packs. Kind of a disappointment. And now that dang steering servo's junk.
Well, boo.
So, traxxas versus, traxxas UDR versus arrma Mojave. Which one should you get?
Well.
Go see Mojave.
Haha.
Man, the Gen 7 is pretty awesome.
It is.
I think you might be in a tough spot there. There it is. Yeah.
All the way around.
Nicely managed. Hand to God.
That means if it breaks, you guys buy it.
You got it. You got it. Give her the berries. There you go. Oh!
Did it. King on the mountain.
Yeah. Nice! Nicely done.
Oh, buddy.
Nice.
Some of these, they got enough power, it'll just reverse and give you backflip off the freaking top of hole. Chicken fence mountain here. Bam.
Gingerly. Nice. Keep it going. There you go.
Keep the cake there.
You're good. Just nice and slow. There it is.